And I just want to tell you, I know you're a little younger than I am, but you know, I've adopted the attitude of the great Negro at the time pitcher in the Negro Leagues, went on to become a great pitcher in the pros, into the Major League Baseball after Jackie Robinson. His name was Satchel Paige. And Satchel Paige, on his 47th birthday, pitched a win against Chicago. And all the press went in and said, "Satch, it's amazing. 47 years old, no one's ever pitched a win at age 47. How do you feel about being 47? He said, "Boys, that's not how I look at it." I said, "How do you look at it, Satch?" I said, "I look at it this way. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were? I'm 50 years old, and the ambassador's 47. But all kidding aside, Mr. Ambassador, thank you for your service during World War II, as well as your service as an ambassador. And thank you for raising such a fine man, Tony Blinken, our Secretary of State. To all our veterans, past and present, we thank you, we honor you, and we remember always what you've done for us. I'd like to recognize one of our national heroes who is here today, Medal of Honor recipient, Mr. Brian Thacker. During the Vietnam War, then First Lieutenant Thacker put the safety of his fellow troops above his own, providing cover fire against an attacking enemy, and even calling in artillery fire on his own position so our forces had a better chance to withdraw. Wounded, unable to leave the area, he evaded capture for 8 days until finally friendly forces retook the position. Yours is a remarkable story. It'll never be forgotten. We'll also never forget the stories of American leaders and icons we've lost recently, who shaped our nation in ways that are hard to measure. I've lost, like many of you, 3 good friends in the last month. General Colin Powell, a child of immigrants who grew up to be the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the Secretary of State, a man who was a friend but who earned the universal respect of Americans and people for his leadership in uniform and out. And a guy who became good friends, and many times I was in and out of Iraq as a vice president and a senator, General Ray Odierno. I met multiple times in Iraq, and who did so much to help get us where we are today, and who always put the troops and his veterans first. It was an honor to have my son, Major Biden, serve under his command at the time. And my friend and colleague, who was mentioned already, United States Senator Max Cleland, who as a triple amputee knew the cost of war as well as anyone could ever know it, and went on to champion the dignity and care of Americans and wounded veterans throughout his life. We lost all 3 of these incredible veterans in the last several weeks, and our hearts go out to their families. These are stories that inspire generation after generation of Americans to step forward to defend our nation. And today, we pay homage to the unrelenting bravery and dedication that distinguish all those who have earned the title of American veteran.